everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Bloom, Group Publisher of Roofing Contractor, and welcome to our Best of Success podcast show. I am so honored to have several folks here with me today from Informa, from the International Roofing Expo. I have Rich Russo, who is the show director. I've got Danielle Griffin, who is the marketing manager, and Brandy McElhaney, who is the senior conference manager. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Well, there's a lot of great things going on this year at the International Roofing Expo that I know everybody listening is going to need to know. So, Rich, let's start with you. It sounds like you got three main initiatives happening for the 2024 International Roofing Expo. What's happening? What does everybody need to know?
Well, there is a ton going on, so you'll need to come there early and stay the full time. But one of our big initiatives this year is on the exteriors category. And kind of as the industry has continued to shift, roofing contractors have needed to supply more products and services to their customers, and a natural evolution of that has been in the exteriors category. So we started this last year and have really doubled the amount of space and the content that we're providing in the exteriors area for not only roofing products, obviously, but siding, shingles, doors, windows, and gutters. So the exteriors category is really blowing up, and we're excited that we can provide the amount of content that our attendees and the contractors are looking for. We actually found out that 65% of our roofing contractors also do exteriors projects. So really important that we're giving them that content. So that's certainly one of our big initiatives. And then one of our other big initiatives is regarding Hispanic contractors. And I will turn that over to Danielle, and she can kind of give us a little heads up on what's going on with Hispanic contractors.
Thanks, Rich. So IRE has an initiative to continue to expand the support for our Hispanic contractors and to improve the experience at the IRE event for 2024. So some of those ways that we're doing that is by supporting them with registration. So on site, they can expect to have bilingual folks that will be there to answer questions and direct them to the right area. We will have a toggle feature on the new IRE website, which will be launching shortly with registration on in a couple of weeks here. And we will also be identifying those folks in our registration process. So asking them what their primary language is to make sure that we have that information in the future to make sure we can improve the experience. So we're going to be giving out buttons or ribbons. We're still working on the final details there for folks to wear to identify as a Spanish speaker. And also making sure that our exhibitors have signage in their booth. So that way, if somebody wants to communicate in Spanish, then they have the opportunity to do so. We've also looked at expanding our partnerships this year. So we're working with organizations like the National Hispanic Contractors Association, the Latinos in Roofing. We've been working with Labor Central, as well as Southeast Contracting Services. So industry folks that are well-known and supporting the Hispanic community, and working with them to see how we can improve this experience overall at the event. In addition to that, we'll also have a dedicated area at the welcome party, partnering with the National Women in Roofing and NRCA's Diversity and Inclusion Committee. SRS will be having the Para-Latino Lounge again at IRE this year.
Excellent. Yeah. And just a quick snippet here, our welcome party is going to be at Beer Park. So we're excited to kind of announce that. And everybody should feel welcome to come to that event. It's going to be an amazing function that takes place on Wednesday on Tuesday, right after the show closes. So 5:30 till 8 o'clock. But one of our
yeah, it's always a great party. We got to be there.
Absolutely. So it's a great function and a great place to network and get to meet your colleagues outside of the show floor. One of the other big initiatives that we have is involving our hands-on demonstration clinic. So this is another initiative that we put in place last year was our first year, and we had two clinics that were subject matter experts were presenting information on various categories to give hands-on demonstrations and content regarding avoiding callbacks for contractors or specific techniques about roofing. And we had 2 of them last year. One was involving the roofing flashing, and the second one was involving our exteriors clinic. We've added to that this year. So one of the things that I found most interesting coming aboard on the roofing show recently was that the amount of content that people would want to engage in. We had over 1,000 people watch these clinics on the show floor and participate in this education last year. So I was just blown away by that. And then really that showed me that this community is involved and engaged and wants this type of content. So we expanded that this year. We're going to have those 2 clinics, hands-on demonstration clinics, again this year. And in addition, we're going to add 2 to that. One will be on single ply roofing, and the second one will be on specifically on metal roofing. And we know that that's kind of been a trending topic over the past few years. So certainly providing content and education in regards to that. We're partnering with MCA and MRA on those particular clinics. So we're real excited to be presenting content in 2 new atmospheres and really like driving people to get more education on the show floor, hands-on demos. So we're real excited about some of these initiatives that we've got going on. And as I mentioned, there's a ton to see. So make sure you spend the time to see all the things that we'll be putting out in the near future.
Oh, I love it. Yes. The hands-on, the education that you guys provide is always so great. And it's always exciting when you see it's like standing room only as those things are taking place. They're hungry. Those contractors are hungry to learn. So Rich, also back to you. I want to, can you please, you were telling me about some of the new product things that are happening. What's that about?
Well, absolutely. I mean, new products are pretty much the lifeblood of a lot of events and industries, and certainly the roofing industry is no different from that. So this year we're actually introducing the IPSA, is what our acronym is, and it's a very long name, but I'll give it to you anyway. It is the Innovative Product Showcase and Awards Program. So it is shortened to the IPSA, and what the IPSA is really celebrating innovation in the roofing industry. It's an opportunity for suppliers to showcase those products prior to the show. We're accepting submissions now, and they'll be able to submit those to us prior to the show. We will have an online component where people that are certainly registered to attend the show, as well as those who are unable to make it, will be able to see and review these products. And then there will be an on-site component where we will have these products showcased in a priority location right in the main lobby, so you won't be able to miss it. You'll be able to see these products and kind of interact with them, and then you'll be able to vote on site, and then the voting will continue for about 30 days post-show as well. We will be providing 2 different award categories for this. One will be a People's Choice, and one will be an expert panel. So we'll have these products reviewed by experts, and they will make their selections 30 days post-show, and we'll announce those winners. But, as I mentioned, new products are always exciting, and everybody loves to see kind of what's the innovation coming out. And the roofing industry is certainly not short of that. And we're looking forward to showcasing those on the show floor and online in February.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, we're excited to help you announce that. Wow. So it's going to be lots of, so does the judging go on for 30 days after the show?
So the judging will start about a week before the event takes place.
Okay.
So like last week in January, we'll be opening up the review process for not only the expert panel, but also the online community as well. So they'll be able to check that out about a week before the show starts. Show dates are February 6th to the 8th. And then we will continue that voting on site. So anybody on site will have through the app, they'll be able to vote on their most innovative products. And then the voting will continue for 30 days post show. Okay. And we'll be announcing those winners shortly after that.
Awesome. How exciting. Well, thank you so much. So Brandy, let's kick it over to you. I mean, one piece of the International Roofing Expo that is always so well attended is all the educational sessions, which you are the one responsible really for putting all of that together. So tell us what is happening with all of the education on the conference side.
So super excited about this year. We have our regular 45 sessions that we're offering. as everyone mentioned, we have the Hispanic initiative. So we have also added a Latino track of education specifically for Latinos. And excuse me, we have our first session in Spanish. So I'm super excited about that as well, kind of dipping our toes in there. And in addition, we, of course, have our usual leadership business sessions, technical sessions, safety, legal, you name it, we have it. So I'm super excited about the lineup this year. And as Danielle and Rich mentioned, that we do also have that sort of continues on the show floor with additional education, both classroom style and hands-on demonstrations. So lots of good things coming there, lots of new speakers this year as well. So I'm excited about that. We will soon be announcing the keynote, so look forward to receiving that shortly. And in addition, we are doing our Community Service Day again for the 15th year. And always a great event and highlight of my year, actually. So we have Sika Sarnafil that has sponsored it again. And I just met with Rebuilding Together Las Vegas and this morning, actually. And so I'm excited about things that are going to happen there as well. So helping a lot of needy people in the area. So just lots of great things. We can't wait to get there and tackle it all.
Yes, well, community services is so special, and people walk away feeling like they've really made a difference. What if anybody wants to volunteer for Community Service Day, how do they do that?
It's in registration.
Okay.
So we will shortly open reg, and it's included in there. You can donate to Rebuilding Together, as well as you can register to attend. So we'd love to have you.
Yeah, well, that's always a big deal that you guys put that together. So I know it's a lot of work. So thank you for all your hard work on that.
You're welcome.
So if anybody has any questions, if they want to register, they want to come, what's the website? Where does everybody go to find out more information?
Sure. Go ahead, Danielle. You take
I
that.
was just going to say www.theroofingexpo.com. And you can certainly find Rich and Brandy and I on there, the contact information, excuse me. But you can certainly email info@theroofingexpo.com and we will get you to the right place and get you that information.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. We're so excited to see you in February in Las Vegas. And if everybody has any questions for us, it is roofingcontractor.com. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for all our free content, especially our website, our e-news. Follow us on all our social media channels so you can stay up to date on all the great interviews we're doing, especially with the folks here from the International Roofing Expo. But most importantly, stay safe and healthy, and we can't wait to talk to you soon. Thanks so much, everybody.